Yeah, I think Sturm has been very unhappy with his Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, Yoshi, well, honestly, Yoshi's on the come up, though.
Grand Finals, E2C versus TacBac. Only in his dreams. This truly is.
Swerve. We got Grand Finals right now. Sturm beat JJ, Demitis, and Bushi to get here.
TacBac had to go through the Invader Pow Pow. he had to go through Ned. No, this is obviously winner's round 1. Sturm only wishes that he could get to Grand Finals.
Mean, don't sleep on Sturm. He knows how to play this game.
He knows how to push OK buttons.
Yeah.
As to steal a term. But let's get started with our first match tonight. We are going here with Lord Sturm's Mario versus the Tactical Bacon representative Mewtwo.
Yeah. This is another one of those characters that TacBac has been working on for quite a while. I know he also has a Cloud, but the Mewtwo's been putting in some pretty good work so far. Anytime I see it pull out in bracket, he's improving on it almost consistently. And yeah, it's definitely one of those Mewtwo's to look out for.
Yeah, I mean, like as far as like Chicago goes, Mewtwo's like what? Like we've seen it from Demitis.
And not a whole lot of nobody else really.
Like I mean, other people have kind of like messed with Mewtwo a little bit, but like TacBac has used Mewtwo for quite some time, and you know he has a Cloud. Everyone has a Cloud, but his Mewtwo's really been the thing that's been impressive. We saw at the Smash 4 Summit for Chicago, not the general one. There hasn't been one, but him work with the Mewtwo in their crew battle and actually did a lot of work with it. So it's a dangerous Pokemon.
Yeah, and it's one of those characters that I feel like it's one of those underrepresented, at least in this scene. And
Sturm wants that spike.
Yeah, he's fishing for it super hard, but that up throw, that's going to close it out for that first stop.
Wasn't able to get the right bait for it. He saw the air dodges, but TacBac drifted away, and so Sturmy, because of his over pursuit, unfortunately finds himself in a bad position, loses his stock after a grab.
Yeah. And you can see that one of TacBac's specialties with his Mewtwo is he's really good at controlling his aerial movement. Like whether it's with retreating neutral air or any sort of aerials.
Oh, and throws out that up smash that Sturm falls into. Sturm has a bit of a bad habit of trying to challenge landings. What you should do normally when you're getting juggled or when you're in a bad situation above your opponent is try and get to the ledge. Because it gives you a couple more options against most people. But unfortunately, a lot of players
is the safest thing to do.
Yeah, a lot of players challenge the juggle and end up eating things like an up smash.
Yeah, you can't really do that in situations like that, especially when Mewtwo has a lot of really good tools to catch landings, like that up smash that we saw, and also his up tilt's really good. Just quick short hop up air is also good. But
Mewtwo can control the air like immediately around him very, very well. So if Sturm hopes to bring this back, he's going to have to get this kill soon and then work some Mario magic to try and get that stock off early, because TacBac is too good of a player to let this slip away.
Try for a little bit of a trap there with the jabs on shield. Not going to get anything out of it. Oh, I like the challenge with the falling up air, but once again, it's just...
Yeah, no, TacBac is not going to fall for that. He knows Sturm is trying to challenge the juggle, and he's just going to wait and shield. Like, Mario, as quick as his grab is, he still has to land eventually. Like, and we see a 2-stock there, 2 up throws. I mean, he knows what the percentage is at. He's got a decent amount of rage at almost 120. Yeah, that's easy pickings right there for TacBac. So Sturm's gonna have to try and make some adjustments. It's possible that we could see the Yoshi
probably going to be covering his landings a lot more. No, sticking with Mario. Yeah, he just needs to work on landing safely, because all of those options that he's been coming down, it's just middle of the stage, tried to challenge the juggle, and it just has not been working out. He's been getting grabbed, he's been getting anti-aired. It's just one of those situations where, okay, just go to ledge, regroup. Yeah, and that also it gives you that time to kind of recollect your thoughts and get back into the game.
Exactly, and I think as long as he does pretty much all of the strategies you mentioned, worked on taking that space when he can get it, he can get back to neutral. He was in a disadvantage quite a bit. So yeah, getting back to that neutral is the important thing. But the other thing is regardless, now he's obviously switching to Yoshi, as I called it. But I think what he needs to do is work on his spacing. Yeah, because like he can space stuff into shield, and Mewtwo won't be able to get it, especially with Yoshi's great aerial mobility.
All right, so still rocking the Sturm Mario tag, even though he's switched over, but we'll see how he does in this one. Now,
would it be Stoshi?
Stoshi? Oh, man.
All right, but yeah, we're here on Town & City, and what do you think about this stage pick, Mr. 4C Joe?
I think this is actually pretty good for Yoshi, because if I've actually watched a lot of Seth assess Yoshi at like showdown, stuff like that. And one thing I noticed that Yoshi's really good at pillar combos with that eventually ends into the up air.
Right.
So I think that the logic behind that is trying to bait out some of that in the air. Like, I think now the switch to Yoshi and also Town City, he wants to challenge TacBac in the air. But here's the thing, TacBac's more than content with just sticking with this ground game and not really jumping up and challenging
The
Yoshi's
ground game
aerials.
has been working for him. He hasn't done many usual Mewtwo things. Okay, Sturm. He couldn't find one with Mario, but he immediately finds one with his bro Yoshi.
He just holds it.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is that it seems like TacBac hasn't had to do short hop nairs. He hasn't had to do any sort of short hop fastball up airs. Nothing like that. He's just content to keep his feet on the ground. And Sturm has been continuously coming to him. Obviously, he has the advantage now, but I'm still not seeing a big adjustment as far as him trying to get back on stage safely. He's always going for that aggressive landing.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where you see it happen more and more, and you're just kind of waiting for the punish. But right now, he's finding his buttons. Yep. Ooh, that challenge with the Shadow Ball, that was really nice, but doesn't have a whole lot of charge on it.
The trade was bad. Yoshi will die here at 166, obviously, but he's in a good spot. Way better than he was in Game 1. Obviously, has a stock, has a percent lead, and he's more comfortable with Yoshi. He knows that character. It's been his main since the jump.
Yeah, you could tell that this is definitely, like, most of it is a comfort pick, because you can tell that his movement's a lot more fluid. He's feeling himself out a little bit more.
One thing is, though, is every time he's been getting one of these eggs from his neutral B,
he doesn't really get a whole lot
No punish.
Yeah,
so that's just a little bit of sloppiness coming from here from Sturm.
Yeah, it doesn't go for any sort of extended options out of the egg, which, yeah, you've been seeing that a lot out of Yoshi's.
I mean, Seth is a master. We also have
I mean, I've said it before, I said it again. Seth's a god, yo.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, there's other Yoshis though too, like that I've watched, not obviously in general, but like Kamaru, who just recently left Wisconsin, was always such a god at getting extensions off of eggs, and right now that's not what we're seeing. But he is in a good position to take this stock. I think that Sturm could finish it with a pillar combo that you mentioned earlier, or maybe even an up smash.
He is playing a lot more patiently and kind of waiting to beat out TacBac on the ground. That falling up
air,
that almost took it.
If that would have killed him, I would have been mad. I would have been real mad for TacBac.
But TacBac is slowly bringing this back.
Another aggressive landing there.
Okay, he's starting to come down. Neutral air. Ooh, just about to come back.
He
wanted to read that.
Okay, no death there.
Still
Shadow Ball did not end up doing it. All right, he's got to get the up smash here.
No, try for the up tilt, waiting for it to get out of the shield.
Up throw, that's going to take care of it. And Sturm will go down 2-0 to Tactical Bacon.
Ooh, I mean, that's a rough lot because that egg, he had it, but he just did not fall through on that last setup, which...
So hopefully, in loser's bracket, he can find those egg punishes, and we'll maybe see him a little bit later.
I mean, obviously, we'll see him here on the mic.
Yeah, he'll be like here.
Yeah.
But I meant like there. I guess I should have said.